Hello, welcome back. Last time I activated 2 more lasers and I didn't let you see 1 laser get activated. This time, I go back into town, struggle to find how to activate that little staircase and then cry. I really don't know how to activate that staircase on the town to what I assume is how I view at least the second part of the, I don't know how to call it, the reflection puzzle. Hey, Jester. Jester? How the hell do you say that? Jester? I think it's just Jester, right? Here it is. Wait, no, it's here. So, there's a platform here, right? And there's certainly stuff up there. And if I know how light bounces, right? If I can, like... Okay, what angle is that at? That is... Ooh, that... Oh no. Can I get a banger? I need like a better angle of the sun to figure this out. Yeah, that feels like it'll reflect into that window, right? That feels like it's a very, like it's off center. It feels very intentional that it goes into there. There's a nice little log pile. There's a flower blooming on metal. I think I've noticed this previously. That's very odd. Though I see the stem extending downwards through brick. This actually just extended through brick. This is a very resilient flower. More firewood, I suppose. And then I need, okay, let me take a look at the, ooh, that's kind of just a rainbow of color, isn't it? What was I thinking of? I've forgotten. Yeah, okay, let me take a look at this. I need to figure out how to activate this thing because that really doesn't have any cable attached to it. If I remember right, near the sawmill? I believe it was a sawmill last episode. We discovered the fact that it doesn't really have to be directly attached through the cable, which kind of makes no sense, but you know, I'll roll with it. In order to activate. So I kind of want to take a look around and see if I can figure out how to activate, because there's no way they just leave a little random pulley activated staircase, right? I am questioning my own statement now. What if it's a red herring? I really don't think they would, though. That feels odd. Everything in this game has felt very intentional thus far in comparison to that, so I'm pretty sure that staircase is activatable. I just have to figure out how. Okay, let me... Isn't this... I think this is the puzzle I just activated the door with, right? And then... I am clueless. I really am. That is not the... that's the laser box. Or not the laser box, the... I don't know, the building with... the blue room, the RGB room, right? That I spent a lot of time. I think I probably collectively spent an hour in here trying to solve these puzzles that, as far as I can tell, have done literally nothing. Which isn't ideal. I mean, there's a little pattern on the floor here, but I'm pretty sure that's... yeah, that's just the soundproof room. In here, I don't think there's anything remarkable aside from the start of this. I remember coming up here and there was nothing I could really go to from that. Up here is... Can I get inside this building? I know this is... Ooh, I do see a staircase leading downwards, actually. Right? Oh! That might be something, actually. Okay, so... This place is... How does this open up? This place I just assumed only active... Wait, did I not solve this puzzle? Wait, no, I did. I just, I guess I just deactivated the thing, right? I kind of want to solve this again really quickly. How would I do that? What was my original solution? Oh, no. Huzzah? No, not huzzah. How did I do this? Is there any point for me doing this again? I mean, probably not, right? Okay, you know, I'm just gonna ignore that. If that... Okay, I'm going to solve this for the sole purpose that... Okay, wait, actually, this is kind of next to a pulley thing now I think about it. I'm going to solve this for the sole purpose of... last time I left a puzzle unfinished, it bit me. It was a terrible idea, and it ended up costing me an incredible amount of pain. How did I solve this so quickly previously? Right. Squiggly wiggly, and then... No. Something... This little bit's getting me trouble. How would I end up here? Okay, so like I have to cross this way, right? I don't think there's a way around that. So I do this, and then I do this. There we go. Okay, that works. It's kind of like a little anvil shape. I wanted to say I want to solve that because last time I didn't solve a puzzle, it came back and bit me in the ass terribly. Okay, so I see a staircase in there, and it seems to lead to some basement of some sort. How would I get into there? I don't see a doorway. I saw like a little... Maybe I have to come... Maybe is there like another under... I mean, there are these things, actually. That is an ominous hole. Dear God. Wait a minute. No, I know what this is. This is the theater, right? I can see curtains. Wait, is this the theater? Yeah, this is the theater. I can see the panels, and then, yeah, there's the white screen, and then there's the... Oh, wait, let me come in through this way, then, because I might have missed something in there. Where was it? It was in here, and then, if I remember right, I mean, there's that, huh. Yeah, here it is. Just a little hole in the wall is kind of... That feels like something, but I think this just... Okay, do I solve this? I mean, I probably have to. I mean, I can just ignore these completely, right? These don't interact with these at all, right? They shouldn't. Okay, so... Oh, that little bit... lacking this part makes it a little tricky, huh? Is there a way I can... Okay, so let's say I do this. In fact, let me just completely ignore the middle for now, because... Okay, so I have to use one of the top shapes over there in order to fit it, like slot it into one of these places, because there's no way around that. Right, and then let's say I stack up the left piece. No, I don't need the left piece here, I actually need the right piece. So let's say I do... So right now I have the top right shape and then the bottom right shape in use. Now I need to figure out a way to... No, if I do that, I can't fit in the leftmost shapes, right? Yeah, okay, so... Let's say top right and bottom right. Now I include top left and bottom right. Oh, but I can't actually use those pieces until I actually get them. I don't know what I'm doing. Huh. You're tricky. You're a real mean one, Mr. Grinch. Okay, let's say I leave that there for now. I want to grab this somehow, but let's say I just stack up. No, I can't stack up that one. Let's say I stack up. How would I stack that up? No, I was gonna say stack up the bottom left piece, but that cuts off the end there, doesn't it? Right. Yeah, it does. Huh. You're tricky. I want to ignore you, but that had disastrous consequences last time I did that. I suppose I actually don't have to fully make the pieces fit in with... So let's say I have... You're a tricky one. Does the backside give me hints at all, or is that the same on this side? I mean, that has something leading from it, right? I mean, it has... Actually, this has like a cable busted. Oh, this might do something. It actually might do something with the speaker now I look at it. Okay, let me think about that while I take a look around this place. Yeah, this is definitely the hole that we look down through. Oh, that's a bit odd. I don't think we've seen that before. Have we? And you know what? Now I'm looking at this. This is part of environmental puzzle because it has a rounded end. And then this is probably the start of environmental puzzle, like in a movie, right? And I suppose, yeah, look, I'm gonna guess I have to frame it here, and then once the right moment in the movie happens, I just drag it across the left. You know what, let's play something while, I'm trying to solve that bit, because, you know, silence is hell. How do I... top left, and then squiggly squiggly downwards. Descriptive shape names, I know. Okay, I mean, that kind of is... No, if I remember right...
That's no better a solution than any of the others.
Okay, well... I can have this guy roasting my... Oh, why is this so muffled now? Oh, I guess it's because it's echoing around here. Oh, and you know what? I see how that puzzle worked. The one featuring nostalgia or whatever. It's actually dragging a bit of light here downwards, smearing it. So when that circle came across, it smeared the light. Okay, I see. I understand. Huh, okay, let's say we have the top left piece here. Right? And then the top right. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, I can isolate these pieces entirely, right? Man, can I just get rid of these? No, I can't. Okay, I have to include one of the top pieces here, right? No matter what. Like, I can't think of another way to do that without using those. So let's say I have something like this, and then if I want to reach the top left, I can include that. This really doesn't feel like what I'm supposed to be doing though, right? Like, this is nowhere near... This is nowhere near the town door. Okay, I'm gonna take a look around. If I can't figure it...
This stuff's easy to take.
I guess so, yeah. I'll accept what we're... Ooh, how do I get in there? That's a question. Wait, there's more? Wait, okay, there's a doorway here, and I assume that's like a little key thing, but how do I actually access that? Because that's a different one. I think I noticed that before, but I didn't take heed of it. Huh. You know what, I kind of had a desert theme. Oh god, I was gonna try to keep track of my orientation. But you know, I think I actually might know what that is. Is that, if that leads towards the desert, where's the desert? Yeah, this way. Isn't there like a bunch of holes in the ground? Is that path? Are those the airways for that? So maybe that's supposed to indicate, like, that's supposed to be a hint on how I'm supposed to get down there, and then so I can, I don't know, access the other side of the door, leading me across to be on top of the theater or something? I don't know. Yeah, wait. Okay, wait, this is this place. Can I go down this lift? No, I can't. Okay, wait, no, this lift is out the way now, right? And I assume maybe it was in the way of a door previously, so if I go back down there, I can now access the door that was potentially behind it? I'm spitballing here, but I don't know, that feels like, so how do I get down here? How did I get down there? That's a good oh wait, it was a little walkway in the back. Also, there's this thing. I don't think I've checked this out much. Huh. This has a little door. Why am I back in the desert? This doesn't feel right. Oh, you're kind of glinting. Oh, you're shining weirdly. Huh. That feels like something. I don't know what, but that feels important. Maybe I have to be along the beach to understand that, but there's like a little rock there. That feels like it makes up part of a circle puzzle, right? Huh. Okay, I mean, that's odd, but this could just be... I feel like this is one of those art things, but I don't understand it this time. What if I stand on top of it? No. Does this give me a new perspective? Ooh! Wait, okay, wait. How do I... Can I get down? Whoa! Wait a minute. Ah! I see. Okay. And I couldn't do this one. Oh my god. I couldn't do this one previously because I didn't understand how to do it. How'd I... Okay, let me actually completely... Wow, this one is kind of giving me some mental trouble already. So I have to include this section. I want to leave... Okay, this section, and then... No, that cuts off exactly what I want. I want to leave this bit with all of these in order just to neutralize that, and then I can make the shape here by... Wow, you're not an easy one, huh? You know, I kind of have a sneaking suspicion, because that looks like that's cut off. You know, I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that this doesn't actually lead to the tunnel network that I want to be in, but rather to another code. Or for, like, the... What is it? The movie theater? Because, like, I don't... Okay, I think the game definitely wants me to... Okay, so I think I have to end the puzzle with this, right? Like, no matter what. Or technically, I could end it with, like, this. No, I can't end it with that. Or this. Yeah, I have to end the puzzle... No, I can't end the puzzle that way. I have to end up top, right? No matter what. Let me think about this. Yeah, I have to end the puzzle here, I believe. I could be very wrong about the assumption, but that feels correct. Okay, let me try to include all of these for now. How do I... Okay, let's say I do this, and then I do this. No, that cuts off what I want to include. How... Squiggly, squiggly. No. Maybe actually. Oh wait, no, I can't include it there, can I? Let's just get the basic shape down. And by basic shape down, I want to include all sections that don't use that bit, right? So you're all in the same section. No, because I actually have to end the puzzle up there, right? So therefore I can't do the solution. Yeah, that leaves everything in the same shape. This is like a weird mollusk now that now that I'm looking at it. I feel like I just drawn Gary the snail. Because I have to end the thing here, but I can't do that if I... Huh. You're not easy. Oh my god, okay, I really hate, or not hate them, I'm having blasts with them, like, I'm really bad at, what's that type of mathematical problem called? The one where it takes like a stupid amount of time to calculate despite its relative simplicity, or stated relative simplicity? Like the salesman problem, the door-to-door salesman thing? I mean, that doesn't work, right? Okay, let's just assume I make a squiggle. Can I affect the squiggle to work? No, right? There's no way. I include this one. Let's say I include this and then something. No. Maybe I have to cut off this part instead. Right? No, because you can't physically reach any other shape. Okay, so if I make this shape, right? Because if I make this little T shape, then these three would remain. And there's not enough... These have to be part of a... Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at this wrong. Yeah, no, this one has to be... Wait, no, that's correct, actually. Yeah, this has to remove this part. I mean, this... Because there's no other way to end this part, right? At all. Because, like, it can't come in from this direction. Because that leaves two open spaces. I have to come in from this direction and like this. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but... Okay, let's assume I have to end here. I mean, I've been playing by that assumption for a while now, but I haven't been really internalizing it. How would I incorporate everything we've seen so far? So something like this and then this, but I can't touch, let me not touch the top segment for now. No, that doesn't work either. Huh. Because I want to somehow include all of these. Okay, wait, no, because if I don't include this little final nubbin up top here to the bottom part, to this T shape, it would leave me forced to make a single square, and that's impossible in the middle of the board. I mean, I could do something like this, but that doesn't include the T shape. Therefore, yeah, in fact, I would have to make the little single square on the T shape, if I understand the rules correctly. So I don't think that's an acceptable solution. So, is there something like blazingly obvious? Okay, let's cut off the bottom bit entirely. Oh, I mean, I was gonna say, okay, like this, right? Because I don't need this part at all. You know what? I'm incorrect, because I have to include those two squares in order. Let's say I do something like this, and then I do something like this. Oh my god, I'm so close, I can feel it. Yes. No. Oh no, that was... Oh, wait, if I remove this part and then I come up like this and then... No, there's so... I'm so close, I can taste it. Oh, do this. Think. Brain, please, I need you to activate. How do I... There's a singular square that's been the blight of my existence. Wait a minute, if I make these two longer, and then I do it like this, this works. Wait, no it doesn't, because I've excluded the two shape. Ah, god, no. Wait, if okay, I make this long, oh wait, no, I have to leave that one open, right? And then, how would I make this shape open? Is this a flawed solution from the very start? Because it feels like it. Wait, no, I like that shape. Leave it to me. No, I can't. I have to... I don't think there's a way for me to include this 2 shape with this pattern I have right now. And leave it open, right? I mean, actually there is a way, as long as I... Okay, and now if I can... Let me make this one too long, and then... Oh my god, I think this works. Okay, so... Let's see, the T shape is completely eliminated, so I don't... Yes. Oh my god, that's a tricky one. Like, exceedingly... Oh, god damn it, I was right. I mean, okay, I'll watch another film, I guess. Okay, this one is like a full hexagon and then just, okay, it's like a key shape, right? They're drawing a skull. Oh, wait, this is missing? Okay, so like a skeleton key looking shape. You know, I bet those are in every region now that I think about it, but like I just haven't found them, I suppose. Where have I found them? I found them. I found one like in the beginner area, right? At the very like bunker, and then I found one in the mountain. And then I think I found the latest one in the jungle. Right. Yeah, the jungle, like in the weird temple thing. Okay, so... I guess there's like... Wait, no, because there's not enough codes for that. So maybe it's only... Maybe there's only a couple, or... Maybe they're only in prominent Actually, wait, no, they all kind of... Okay, no, I was gonna say maybe they're only in regions that introduce rules, but like all regions introduce rules, right? How do I get down there again? I mean, I've come to the town, but like, wait a minute. I've been assuming I've done this, right? Like to open this door? Wasn't this just a... Don't goddamn tell me. Okay, I mean... Look, okay, in hindsight, okay, let's assume this, if this opens up the staircase, I'm gonna be slightly upset, because this, I mean, it has some indication opens up the staircase, but I assumed I just opened this door, like this was just a puzzle door. Okay, so, huh. How do I solve this then? It doesn't really seem to have a pattern. You know what? I have an idea. As long as I can figure out... Okay, you know what? One moment. I kind of have something stuck in my throat and I want to go clear it. I'll be right back. I have returned. Anyway, sweet relief. Anyway, what I was talking about, I have a theory that all these screens' colors, they seem to correlate to the type of puzzle they are, right? So as long as I can figure out what type, in fact, let me go observe that. So this one's screen is, I mean, tinted yellow. This one was the ones in the lab gray. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? And that was the color bit. Okay, maybe okay, let me take a look at the shape. No, the shape ones, were the shape ones? Yeah, that type of screen is definitely always the same color. And I think, I mean, that kind of just looks like a solar panel inside. That might be the same color as the light and shadow one. Okay, let me go take a look around, because rather than stumbling around in the dark for like 30 minutes, I think it would probably be better in order to figure out what type of puzzle it is at the very start, and then... Yeah, wait, see, that one was definitely a shape one. Or not, no, wait, was that a light and shadow one? I think it was. Okay, let me take a look at a light and shadow one. And then we can... God, I'm really struggling to... No, yeah, kinda. I think I saw that inside the town. Okay, maybe I'm like grasping at straws here. No, I definitely saw this... Okay, I definitely saw this one inside a town, and it was definitely light and shadow one. Okay, and then are there... Maybe the shadow ones are different colors. I mean, not really. Okay, if I come in here... this one is bright... No, this is the big environmental puzzles I fucked up. Oh, okay. Well, those are bright glowing blue, so I don't think it's a step-on stuff puzzle. Actually, no. I said there was pressure. I said there was probably no pressure plates earlier in this game. I mean, technically that. Oh no, I'm stuck in a stupid little maze. How do I get out of here? That's actually the same color, right? Greenish, like baby barf green. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't think it's a... Oh yeah, the start was in the middle. I don't think it's a tree puzzle, because I think those are green too, if I remember right. Because those green ones... Okay, let me take a look at the shape ones. Wait, was this the start of the shape puzzle? I think this was the start of the shape puzzles. I keep thinking the factory, or the stoneworks or whatever, was the start of shape ones. No, this one's also greenish. Okay, I think my color theory's bunk. Right. It doesn't really make too much sense. Alright, I mean, whatever. I mean, I thought I was being clever for a second, but apparently this is a weirdly wide clearing with a bunch of sticks. This feels like it's something, but... You know, I also want to take a look at the lower mangrove area. Oh yeah, there's the little black obelisk for this area. Because if I remember right, there was a way down there? How did I get down there? Did I get down there? Have I ever... I feel like I was down there. I think I was like looking up at one of the undersides of the... like yellow platform puzzle bits, like the bionic platform. Yeah, I think I went this way. Yeah, and I passed this tree and I remembered vividly. Okay, so there was an underside to it, but like I don't... Is there anything here? Now that I am here, is there anything... No? Doesn't seem to be. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I bet you, I see. Okay, so you want... I understand this. This is just to lead to an environmental puzzle. And if I turned... Wait, how would I have done this? I wanted to turn right instead of left here. I get it. So then those two platforms would have connected and then I could solve that. Okay, so that's the point of the underside area, perhaps? Or is there something more? I mean, we could see more of the ship, but I don't think the ship was anything much, weirdly enough. So the ship might have... Strictly speaking, the ship might have, like, arrived here after this island was built. But then again, you know, this doesn't really feel like a story game and more like an art game, so maybe I shouldn't think too deeply about things like this. I saw it. You can't hide from me. You cannot hide. Sneaky. Little circles, huh? Oh, and now you're gonna hide in the shadows? You think you can escape from me? I mean, you obviously can. There's plenty of them. I'm just too lazy to do, but obvious ones like that. I'll just, I just need to keep an eye out for circles. Okay, so back into town. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the movie. I mean, I suppose we can just watch that end, right? I'm assuming many of you have already probably watched these movies, like, this whole time. And you've probably watched them across maybe multiple playthroughs. I think I solved that one right. And, I don't know, I could see how that would... You'd want to skip that. I would skip that. Because if they're just little things that contain an environmental puzzle, then they don't really mean much. Okay, how do I solve this? I mean, it's the same as the garden puzzle, so is it like a maze thing? But like, where's the start of maze, if that's the case? I suppose here. So what, you just go straight and then left? No? That doesn't count? Or wait, are you including... I think it's probably including the floor too, now I think about it. So like this, and then I go left... Okay, so I take a left before the end, I take another left, and then... Or wait, do you want me to only consider the green things and not consider this wood? Because this wood feels like it's collapsed from up top, perhaps? Yeah, this feels like the roof. Okay, so let's say left, and then you go straight past... No, you don't go straight past this wood pile. You go left, and then you take a right... And then take another left, and oh my god, I see it. I don't know why I didn't consider... Why didn't I consider this damn... It's just, I felt like I thought I opened the door with this thing. Like, I thought, oh yeah, this is an open door, it has a puzzle on it, I've clearly done this thing. No, I haven't. Okay, let me jot down a piece of paper and a pen, because this seems a bit more complicated than what I'm used to. Okay, so you go left, How many interior blue things are there? It's a 4x4. Let me mark out a 4x4 grid in the, or 4x4 little sections in my notebook. And hey, this pen is blue, so it kind of matches a little, I don't know what to call these, cloth boxes, because I thought they were server racks at the start, but they have no interior, and they seem to be made of like a thin paper mache or whatever. Okay, so you go at, let's say you go at this, oh wait, where does the puzzle start? I need to mark out the path like that. Okay, so 4x4, and then I have that marked out. Wait, no, the puzzle's a 4x4, and then this is a 4x4, but we're on the exterior. Okay, so whatever. Go straight until between these two. So you go in between these two. Okay, does that mean no? I'm a bit confused by the layout of this, because if it's a 4x4, wouldn't this have to be a... Isn't this a 6x6 technically? Right? Because there's 4 internal pillars, but maybe it's counting... No. Because this definitely is a maze puzzle. It's very clearly a maze puzzle, but like... Wait, okay, let's see. There's one... Okay, this is one box, right? And then here's another box, and then here's another box. No, that's 4. Okay, I'm just getting myself confused. Wait, am I getting myself confused? You know, I'm getting myself confused because I marked it down as not like 4 boxes in my notebook, but like 4 dots. So therefore, I'm just literally, I was trying to circumnavigate around the boxes on notebook, and that's not the way to do it. Okay, so you start off. So you go. So we start here. You go 3. Right? Right before the end. Then you take a left, and then another left. Then you go straight one, and then you take a right, and then you take a left, and then you take a right, which would be up on paper. Then you take a right, then you go up, and then... Okay, wait. Okay, so then you go up, then you take a right, and then down. And then you go left, down. Okay, it looks kind of like a... I don't know how to describe that shape. I don't have any... I don't have any analogies for the shape. I don't have any comparison. So you look like a little weird thing. Yeah. God damn it, I'm a fool. Look, I thought this would just open the door. I thought I did this, but like, how is this connected? I mean, I guess they can just use literally any signal. They have lasers. They can probably do signals. Okay, how does this work? So, I assume if I do... Okay, what if I do something like this? Wait. Like, no? How do I do that? Because these, I think these 3 slide. Okay, middle bit slides up, I think. Okay, how does the middle bit slide up? It have to be like, wait, no, it has to be like this, right? That's the only way it works? Oh, okay, that's way simpler than I thought. Okay, and I assume the other parts can slide too if you can include them. I guess that's neat. Okay, now... I knew it. I goddamn knew it. There's no way it would not finish off with this, right? This window was just too perfectly positioned. And now... Can I finally... Wait a minute. No, okay, I don't think they would let me cheat like that. As much as it would be funny, but I don't think I can just turn that on through a specific... Wait, no, that one's not open. Oh, is there a puzzle up there? Did I miss it? Okay, so that was on top of the red building. Or supposed the brick building. Oh, okay, so there was puzzle here. Ah, oh my god, it's these. It's been a while since I've seen these, huh? It's been a long while, now I think about it. Okay. I mean, hopefully I'm a bit better at them. Now that it's been, I don't know, ages since I've done this. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Or maybe these are just a lot easier than I remembered. Let's solve for, okay, let's go like this and then like this. Alright, is that, no, that's not fully separated. That's almost fully separated, except I have this one white that matches up with this one black up here. So I'd have to do something like this, but don't think I can cut that off like this here. So, no, not that either. Maybe I have to, okay, let me take a look at it the other way. Let's say I have to exclude it from up here instead. No, that's close, but no cigar. And then, yep. Wait, why not? Wait, actually, why not? All the blacks are in the mid. Oh, there's a singular hexagon here. Okay, I've completely forgotten about hexagons, apparently. How do I... Why not? I thought that... does that not do all the conditions you wanted? No, that mixes a white and a black. Okay, so let me... No, I can't do it that way. I mean, that feels close. I should just work off the solution and try to figure it out. If I come up... No. Come up this way? No. How about if I do something like... No, because there's a black one in the middle, so I can't include it in the paper. No. Okay, this singular hexagon makes things a bit more difficult, but if I include that, I go down, and then this works. Okay, please tell me you're the last one, because if I can activate at least the end of this laser box, I'll be very happy. Oh, okay, so this one's... You know, I bet you the solution's like super non-obvious, and then it just wants me to go around the whole thing again. Yeah, of course. They really like to play with that, or I suppose, what was his name? Jonathan Blows? Jonathan Blow? I cannot remember the name of the creator for some reason. Please tell me, is that all the doors? This place was like much harder than the rest. That's just the letter E backwards. Than the rest of the island. I mean, in terms of like puzzle density and as well as like puzzle complexity, since it mixed all aspects of the puzzles together. I mean, it was super cool. I liked it. But that doesn't make it less difficult. Oh my god, I think that's it. I think that's the final box. Right? I'll even give you the satisfaction of seeing this fire off. Oh, I suppose I haven't finished that one. Okay. Is that it? Like, I don't think I've seen any other yellow boxes. Also, I think this is the highest point I've been in. No. Can you shoot? You're a really slow sequence in comparison to little bridges. Those bridges are zippity quick, and you're out here just grinding gears and slowly starting. I guess, like, what are you spooling up back there? You're a laser. Why do you need a motor? Don't tell me you're actually, like, rotating using a... What is it? I think that's all of them. I mean, that looks cool as hell. And just like the multitude of lasers firing at one point. Alright. I mean... How much time do I have left? I don't know since I cut the episode in half. Okay, you know what? I don't know if that's just the end or if that is... You know what? I'll go in there. I'll watch the video on my own time, but like, I don't know if this is the end or if it's like the start of the end, right? So hopefully it is the start of the end, and then I can break this up into a different episode. Or you know what, let's just have we can have a 2-hour special, why not, who cares? Alright. So, I think this might be, perhaps, my final trip. I think I've only been up this mountain like 3 times now. I think about how the hell did I get up this mountain? Around here. You're past this yellow bit, and I think we finished off this yellow bit finally. There's a gap in the clouds that's all too convenient being formed. That looks like a circle. I feel like that's just missing one cloud. These clouds that clearly don't move around, right? Because otherwise, how would the puzzles... I mean, they could technically just rotate around you, now I think about it. Let me stand still for a second. Wait, let me line this up with the rock. You're kind of swaying, actually. You don't move, do you? No, I think they just, like, morph slightly. Okay, so they morph slightly, but that shouldn't affect any environmental puzzle. I was gonna say, if they, like, rotate around the island, that could explain, like, maybe I have to be in a specific point. Like, maybe there's just a single gray panel somewhere, and I have to be a specific point in order for this one to line up with the gray panel to make all the things gray. Oh my god, it's open. I mean, this probably has been open for a while, but we'll see. Okay. Oh. One last puzzle, I guess. Wait. That's removing the endpoints. Okay, how hard is this puzzle gonna be? Wait, you're removing the... Wait, do you remove all the endpoints? No, you leave one endpoint. Oh, I suppose I have to find... Oh, also these guys' feet is in the way too, so I have to be in the right perspective in order to actually solve this, don't I? Oh, that's clever. I get it. Perhaps. Huh. Okay, so where would the endpoint... Let's say the endpoint is here. And then... Can I solve this from here? I think I can. Why doesn't that work? Hello? The white is isolated, this white is isolated, and the black is isolated, right? And then it reaches the endpoint? Is there like a hexagon I'm missing? Why don't you work? Okay, you know what? I want to solve this. Because I at least want to see if there's more puzzles in here. That should work in theory. Okay, maybe you want me to do it this way. Right. Maybe you're saying, no, there's no way there's no way to do, oh, actually there is a way to do it if I start from the middle bit. So let's say I come in from here, I come in from here, and then I end here. How is that not an acceptable solution? Oh, I see, you're a sneaky little... Well, I can't actually say that word on YouTube. Okay, so this guy's foot was covered, and that makes sense. You're being a sneaky little snitch. How do I... So I have to find a way around these guys' feet. I suppose I just have to find the right angle in order to block off both of the white and then both of the black, and then... That's kind of tricky. Is there a specific way? I mean, I feel like this is the most open rotation. I could also like focus on blocking off the blacks instead. Right. So I come here and then... No? Huh. Maybe there's like I bet you have to be up on a wall. Oh, it's this... Didn't I see this flower in the fireplace? Okay, maybe I have to be up on, like, something weird, right? The wall, perhaps? Maybe I have to be, like, up on a pillar, but, like, can I stand on your podium, sir? Please? No? Okay, I think this is just a good, honest puzzle, then. Unless it's not, and there's some sort of trick, and I'm just getting japed. That is a lot of lasers. Dear God, I mean, I suppose I have been doing this for a while. Let me touch you the laser. No, that doesn't let me. I'm sad. There's no way I can do it from here, right? I mean, the end point is over there, so I don't think it can be that one, because, like, there's no way to... Maybe there is actually a way from this angle, In fact, I think if I'm just a bit more careful, if I do something like this, and then... No, maybe like this. What was I thinking of? Because I want to cut this off, so I can cut off that. This is completely cut off, but I bet you this makes some sort of like obvious shape, right? Like maybe it'll make a oh, it feels like the big final puzzle. No. Oh. Yes, they're all in their own sections. Oh no, that only removes one lock. Oh, there's multiple ways to solve this then. Okay, you know what? I think I see a lot of stuff down there. I assume there's puzzles down there. You know what? I'm gonna end things here for this episode. I'm like fairly certain there's gonna be some puzzles down there, because that looks like the start of a lot of things. Thank you all so much for joining me once again. I'm having a blast playing this. This has been a great experience. Thanks for all the recommendations. Thanks for all the positive comments. I really do appreciate that. Anyhow, goodbye. I just realized I'm gonna go watch that movie instead of ending the episode there. Disregard what I've just said. How did that is such a sneaky little staircase. Because I do actually want to watch that. No. I thought that path would end up being a puzzle, but I don't think we've seen a hexagon. Oh, and that's where we found one of the movies. How did I miss that the first time? Maybe it's because I was such in a hurry. Like, such a... No, I don't think I went up this path directly. No, maybe it's because, like, you're in such a hurry to get up the mountain the first time, you're not... And you're looking at all the pretty scenery on the outside of it. You're not really looking towards the rock wall, but I don't know. Staring at the cliffside is probably some of the most interesting things you can do during a long journey. How do I... Okay, so I come here, I come there, and then I go down the town, and then I think it would probably be faster for me to go into the windmill from here. Right? Because we're pretty close to the windmill in the town. It's a bit of a journey away. No, the town's actually closer. It's gonna be faster. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be like a difference of 5 seconds. Yeah, I'll just go into the shortcut area first, I suppose. Alright, so in here, and then... I need to stop looking at shadows suspiciously. I feel like this game's gonna ruin my mind. Oh no. Oh no, I bet you that is also the end of a movie puzzle. So, you know what? I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna keep an eye out for everything. How did it go? It was a skeleton key and a... Skeleton key, right? No? No, it was like a full hexagon, so... Skeleton key. Maybe my methods of remembering stuff in stupid ways isn't the best. No, it has to be... It was like a full hexagon, right? Full hexagon and then slight tilt? Maybe it's... No. Oh. Wait. Seriously? How do I... Oh, I should have recorded this. It was clearly a mistake to think I would remember anything by myself. How do? Because there's only a couple of hexagons I can make, right? And the one was very long? No, that can't be it. It was definitely that, right? Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at it. I think it doesn't really matter too much if, but like, was it really not that shape? I thought because like, that was a pretty, I don't know, simplistic shape. I thought I could remember it, but It was a full hexagon and two little bumps lines that ends in a little thing, right? Was that not a movie code then? Is there different types of code? Oh, there's a clamshell in the water. It's a golden clamshell. It's not actually gold, it's kind of just like a tan color. Cool, I didn't see that previously. This pond is really like, ooh, that's actually really scenic too. Just seeing all the lasers being reflected into the water. In fact, that's actually a better angle than... Well, it's actually the same angle, right? That's just a little entire light show by itself. You know what I love? At the end of the game, all the lasers just started jolting around rapidly, like just a massive laser light show. That'd be incredible. I don't think that would happen though. I think that would probably burn down everything. Oh yeah, I also wanted to go check out the temple. God, I want to do too much this episode. Because like, I think, if I remember right, that was kind of at, like, this thing was in the end of a doorway. Or like, it was on that one side of a room, so I think I can actually continue that way. But I might try that next episode before I go up the mountain. Where was it? How do I do this? I come down here, I go through here, and then I just open this up. Yeah, what the hell? I was right. Okay, you start off in the middle. Oh, I get what I did wrong. I didn't start off in the middle. I see. The reason I couldn't have a near full hexagon was because I was trying to start off on the edge instead. That makes a lot of sense. Why is this one gray? I still can't figure that out. Because there's only really one spot we can view that from. And that was kind of in the middle of clear fields, and unless there's like a super... No, because like I have to be along that perspective, no matter what. Right, like I have to be along that edge in order to... Okay. I guess I have to scour all the sands now. I have to, like, what was it? What was it? Because, like, I have to be at that one specific point for that puzzle to line up, right? So I physically have to affect either the color of the cloud or my perception of the... Is there a way to make this game... One sec. Is there a way to make this game... No, vintage is, like... little... darkening around the edges. I was gonna say, is there a way to make this game monochromatic? And then, therefore... Wait, no. Cloud's already monochromatic. What am I even talking about? Disregard what I just said. That was... it was a white cloud and it was gray. Huh. Alright. I wonder how long... Okay, so it's this way. Wait. Oh, wait. I almost had it.
And so, by a backhanded, upside-down argument, was predicted that there is in carbon a level at 7.82 million volts, and then experiments in the laboratory with carbon show indeed that there is. And therefore, the existence in the world of all these other elements is very closely related to the fact that there is this particular level in carbon. But the position of this particular level in carbon seems to us, after knowing the physical laws, to be a very complicated accident of 12 complicated particles interacting. So I wish to illustrate by this example that an understanding of the physical laws doesn't give you an understanding in a sense of understanding significance of the world in any way. The details of real experience are very far often from the fundamental laws. There are, in a way of speaking, in the world...
This is a Cornell University presentation.
We have a way of discussing the world, which you could call, we discuss it at various hierarchies or levels. Now, I don't mean to be very precise, there's a level, there's another level, and another level, but I will indicate by describing a set of ideas to you, just one after the other, what I mean by hierarchies of ideas. For example, at one end, we have the fundamental laws of physics. Then we invent other terms for concepts which are approximate, who have, we believe, the ultimate explanation in terms of the fundamental laws. For instance, heat. Heat is supposed to be the jiggling, and it's just a word for a hot thing is just a word for a mass of atoms which are jiggling. For that, fundamentally, we should think of the atoms jiggling. But for a while, if we're talking about heat, we sometimes forget about the atoms jiggling. Just like when we talk about the glacier, we don't always think of the hexagonal ice snowflakes which originally fell. Another example of the same thing is a salt crystal. Looked at fundamentally, it's a lot of protons, neutrons, and electrons. But we have this concept, salt crystal, which carries a whole pattern already of fundamental interactions, or idea like pressure. Now, if we go higher up from this, in another level, we have properties of substances like refractive index, how light is bent when it goes through something, or surface tension, the fact that the water tends to pull itself together, is described by a number. I remind you that we have to go through several laws down to find out that it's the pull of the atoms and so on, but we still say surface tension, and don't worry when we're discussing surface tension of the inner workings, always. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Go on, up in the hierarchy. With the water, we have the waves, and we have a thing like a storm. We have a word for storm, which represents an enormous mass of phenomena. Or sunspot, or star, which is an accumulation of things. And it's not worthwhile always to think of it way back. In fact, we can't, because the higher up we go, we have too many steps in between, each one of which is a little weak, and we haven't thought them all through yet. And we go up in this hierarchy of complexity, we get to things like frog, or nerve impulse, which you see is an enormously complicated thing in the physical world, involving an organization of matter in a very elaborate complexity. And then we go on, we come to things, words, and concepts like man, and history, or political expediency, and so forth, which is a series of concepts that we use to understand things at an ever higher level. And going on, we come to things like evil and beauty and hope. Now, which end is nearer to the ultimate creator, or the ultimate? So if I make a religious metaphor, which end is nearer to God? Beauty and hope, or the fundamental laws? I think that the right way, of course, is to say that the whole structural interconnections of the thing is the thing that we have to look at, and that the sequence of hierarchy, that all the sciences and all the efforts, not just the sciences, but all the efforts of intellectual kind, are to see the connections of the hierarchies, is to connect beauty to history, is to connect history to man's psychology, the man's psychology to the working of the brain to the neural impulse to the chemistry, and so forth, up and down, both ways. And today we cannot, and there's no use making believe we can, draw carefully a line all the way from one end of this thing to the other. In fact, we've just begun to see that there is this relative hierarchy. And so I don't think either end is nearer to God's. And to stand at either end and to walk out off the end of the pier only, hoping out in that direction is the complete understanding, is a mistake. And to stand with evil and beauty and hope, or to stand with the fundamental laws, hoping that way to get a deep understanding of the whole world with that aspect alone, is a mistake. And it is not sensible either for the ones who specialize at one end and the ones who specialize at the other end to have such disregard for each other. They don't, actually, but the people say they do. So. But that actually the great mass of workers in between, connecting one step to another, are improving all the time our understanding of the world, both from working at the ends and working in the middle. And in that way, we are gradually understanding this connection, this tremendous world of interconnecting hierarchies.
Okay.
If you expected science to give all the answers to the wonderful questions about what we are, where we're going, what the meaning of the universe is, and so on, then I think you could easily become disillusioned and then look for some mystic answer to these problems. How a scientist can take a mystic answer, I don't know, because the whole spirit is to understand. Well, never mind that. I don't understand that. But anyhow, if you think of it, the way I think of what we're doing is we're exploring. We're trying to find out as much as we can about the world. People say to me, are you looking for the ultimate laws of physics? No, I'm not. I'm just looking to find out more about the world. And if it turns out there is a simple ultimate law that explains everything, so be it. That would be very nice to discover. If it turns out it's like an onion with millions of layers and we're just sick and tired of looking at the layers, then that's the way it is. But whatever way it comes out, its nature is there, and she's going to come out the way she is. And therefore, when we go to investigate it, we shouldn't pre-decide what it is we're trying to do, except to find out more about it. If you say, but your problem is, why do you find out more about it? If you thought that you were trying to find out more about it because you're going to get an answer to some deep philosophical question, you may be wrong. It may be that you can't get an answer to that particular question by finding out more about the character of nature. But I don't look at it. My interest in science is to simply find out about the world. And the more I find out, the better it is. I like to find out. There are very remarkable mysteries about the fact that we're able to do so many more things than apparently animals can do, and other questions like that. But those are mysteries I want to investigate without knowing the answer to them. And so altogether, I can't believe the special stories that have been made up about our relationship to the universe at large, because they seem to be too simple, too connected, too local, too provincial. The earth, he came to the earth. One of the aspects of God came to the earth, mind you. And look at what's out there. How can he? It isn't in proportion. Anyway, it's no use arguing. I can't argue it. I'm just trying to tell you why the scientific views that I have do have some effect on my beliefs. And also another thing has to do with the question of how do you find out if something's true? And if you have all these theories of the different religions, have all different theories about the thing, then you begin to wonder. Once you start doubting, just like you're supposed to doubt, you ask me, is the science true? We say, no, we don't know what's true. We're trying to find out. Everything is possibly wrong. Start out understanding religion by saying everything is possibly wrong. Let us see. As soon as you do that, you start sliding down an edge, which is hard to recover from. And so with the scientific view, or my father's view, that we should look to see what's true and what may not be true, once you start doubting, which I think, to me, is a very fundamental part of my soul, is to doubt and to ask. And when you doubt and ask, it gets a little harder to believe. You see, one thing is I can live with doubt and uncertainty and not knowing. I think it's much more interesting to live not knowing than to have answers which might be wrong. I have approximate answers and possible beliefs and different degrees of certainty about different things, but I'm not absolutely sure of anything. And then many things I don't know anything about, such as whether it means anything to ask, why we're here, and what the question might mean. I might think about it a little bit. If I can't figure it out, then I go to something else. But I don't have to know an answer. I don't feel frightened by not knowing things, by being lost in the mysterious universe without having any purpose, which is the way it really is, as far as I can tell, possibly. It doesn't frighten me.
Okay, I think that was the end of the little lecture. Anyway, that was a nice little presentation on scientific philosophy of that one man. Anyhow, thank you all for joining me. I promise you this is the end of the episode. I don't know how long it's been. Oh, I see a little puzzle up there. 1 second, actually. Is there a circle I could see? I bet you there is, but I think I have to be up top to view it. Anyhow, I see a little path there. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna end it here, otherwise we're gonna be here all day. Goodbye.